My name is Volker Kruger from Velden-Duffey Attorneys. Can a house in a deceased estate be sold? In other words, you have a client who passed away, and now you've received an instruction from the executor to find a purchaser for that property. Can that property be transferred by the executor to the purchaser, or must the property first be transferred to the beneficiaries and then thereafter, after the estate has been wound up, from the beneficiaries to the purchaser? Answer is that you can fortunately indeed sell and transfer the property with the assistance of the executor. So you don't have to wait for the final winding up of the deceased estate. If the letters of executorship have been issued, and if the executor is happy with the offer, and if the beneficiaries are happy with the offer, the executor would typically always get the consent and the approval of the beneficiaries who are entitled to inherit from the deceased estate for the sale. Then you can indeed proceed with the transaction. So that's good news, because the winding up of a deceased estate can typically take a couple of months, sometimes even a year or longer. So you don't have to wait for that. The property can in the meantime be sold and transferred. However, note that in the case of a sale of a property that is part of a deceased estate, a Section 42 endorsement of the power of attorney has to be obtained from the Master of the High Court, which is an additional step which would typically also delay the transfer process. So the transfer of a property in a deceased estate would typically take longer than other transfers because of that additional step that has to be taken.